Okay, what's up, Armor King players or Armor King speculators or people who speculate what's gonna happen for the next legacy characters? It's Ludi, another bot here, and this video is gonna be about his Armor King's possible screwers, as in the ones that make him go spinneroonie, you know, and that itself could be an awesome spinner, but that's another interesting thing. Will they bring this move back from Tekken 6? Because it got removed and it got that weird where he like jerks out his leg and then does them into a what do you call it? A choke slam? I don't know. I'm not familiar with wrestling terms. So this is indeed the Global Prime mod for Tekken 6 PlayStation Portable version, and credits for them and the team, the textures, editing, and they've done some modification. I'm using the modified version of the Armor King. What they've did, just to as a disclaimer, they brought new features to like 1+2 gets a higher float, so you can do that. They've added this down forward spinning lariat. That's the correct move. Spins on hit and it launches on counter hit, which that itself I don't know, that would be awesome in my opinion, but I'm not sure if Namco would do that awesome thing. What else? They've added the appropriate screw move. So what they added for screw moves was the last hit from the forward 3 string and from the back 4 string. They've kept the bound from sidestep 2, but they removed the nosebleed. I'm not sure why. And they also, for up forward 3, they don't have the nosebleed. Oh yeah, that's interesting. What else did they add? They've added another few things. Oh, they've made back 1+2 is the rage art. Yes, right now it's currently, I don't have rage on, but if you have rage on, forward neutral makes the same move. Okay, and what else did they add? They've done some other things. That's actually one of my own things. Okay, so yeah, so now for the stuff. So to recall, Armor King's bound moves are down 2, down back 1+2, that's barely used, marry other wall if you feel flashy and style points. Sidestep Death Sandwich, sidestep 2-1, and to show that they're not working, what do you call? Now for the yeah, it did what do you call it? Spike. Forward and down forward 2. Those are his bound moves. And well, that leaves the question, because like his combos when it comes to Armor King, this is like a scrubby combo, and then down 2 bound. That was actually, you have to be pretty after it, otherwise if you're too late, then it was too late for bound. But that's it. And then you could also do another one is just like something, probably a knee, and then whatever bound you choose. Either bound would have done. And then like his most heavy combo is that, and then it bounded, and then shoulder or run up and down 4-1 and forward 2-1, or run up, bound. Okay, bound, run up, 1, shoulder. I don't have the editing skills to go into the Tekken 6 version without any modifications, but that's what it is. Okay, so now it leaves the question, what could be his screws? Well, I've used Sadamitsu. He's mostly the god. He's the guy who's like allowed us to have the mods and easy guides and to mod this game. So I asked him, and he's made it really easy with the generators. And like what I've done, since nobody uses up back 3 and up 3, I made the last move of back 3 from the one from back 4-3 and up 3. Oh wait, other way around. Yes, this is from back 4-3 and this one is from forward 3-4-3. So I've added it to some of the strings he already has. And I like this. I like the idea. I'm not sure if it's possible, but what would sort of, without changing much air properties outside of like just add the extension. So I guess a scrubby thing would be like to do like down forward, and then bound. But then, you know, down 2 has a big hitbox anyways. Like even if your opponent is very low, like where this leg probably, you know, where the area, like where that leg shows, like if they're falling and like they're in that area, down forward 2 will catch them. It's not like Asuka's forward 1+2, if I recall correctly. What was her bound? Or it's like the best example of a mid that didn't hit as low was like Roger's down forward 1+2. That's like a, you know, a bound that wasn't like a reliable when it comes to hitting the opponent low. But here, Armor King is pretty good, or was. It's gonna change most likely in Tekken whatever, if he comes back. So what I've done is made it a string from down 3+4, and that is like, I find it as an equivalent low hitting move, but it's not a one hit move. And we can do this. Oops, yeah, it's a bit laggy. I don't have the optimal computer. Apologies. Oh wait, let me do poop, poopity poop. In my opinion, unless they make a speed up version, which, you know, why not? That should be, it could be one of those screws. Yeah, it's too low. But if we use down 3+4 into whatever thing, then, you know, it seems like it's like down 2, and it's even a down notation, and it's harder. Well, unless you're a button set player, it's harder down 3+4 because you have to hit 3 buttons. 2 fingers, no problem. Okay. Oh boy. So essentially it's between. I made it that it's that leg or this leg. I don't know. To me, both of them are pretty cool. But you know how tailspin moves have like this motion that goes like around. They rotate. Like the best example, indeed, would be 4-4-3. Oh, this is something they did. They lowered the hitbox. Global Prime did that, and they added the properties and the whole system that changes from bound to screw. So yeah, that spinny feature, and I changed the property on that. Yeah, because if I think they didn't, that's one thing they didn't change. It still has that far pushback. So just why not? Because we all know it. This knocks down into leaving the opponent facing up either way. So off track. This, that, or this, or that, or that. Those are, with his current move list, probable tail spinning moves. Is that it? Oh yeah, and the last hit from back to 1-2. Right now it has the properties. I just put as the move. So yeah, it's exactly if it were you hit it like this. So 10 minutes. I guess this is version 1. Long ass version. Unscripted. So yeah, I guess if you that was like a whole lead up. Feels like one of those clickbaity videos. Like, and 10 minutes later, this is what I want to show you. It took less than 2 seconds. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.